get nightmares, Sticks? About the war?
I'm sorry. I did not understand your query. Please rephrase.
I get what you're saying. You just want to forget, but one's got nothing to do with it.
I'm sorry. I did not understand your query. Please rephrase.
No one understands, you stupid piece of tin. Let's The other day, Sticks, I met a miner from Kazal.
I'm sorry. I did not understand your query. Please rephrase.
Yeah, I didn't get it either. Not at first. But then I realized she wasn't blind. She was a gold digger. How did I know? Because all she ever wanted was mine. Get it? Yeah. Sticks, you're laughing under that thing. I can tell.
I'm sorry. I did not understand your query. Please rephrase.
You know, Sticks, crime in the city gets worse by the day. Vandals, thieves, gangs.
I'm sorry. I did not understand your query. Please rephrase.
What don't you understand, Sticks? Crime happens because the people in charge let it happen.
I'm sorry. I did not understand your query. Please rephrase.
Yeah, you're sorry. You're always goddamn sorry. Try actually doing something about it for once. Core Kinetics isn't the only game in town, you know. If you're here to buy, take a look around. Good. Then just, if you don't like it, talk to Sticks. He runs our, see that giant Model A? Right. And if I were you, I wouldn't get on his... That's more like it. You know, I'm sick and tired. I mean, look at that graffiti they sprayed onto his chassis. If I could find the asshole who did that. It's no big secret. I lost it fighting on the Freestar side during the Colony War. I was a ground pounder. Slogged it out in the trenches with the troops. And did pretty well, too. Until an EM weapon took out our transport. They pulled me out of the wreckage, but the damage was done. Honestly, I consider myself lucky. Most of the other soldiers died in the crash. You'd do that. Huh. The lowlife that did this to my buddy calls himself Warlord. Scare the crap out of this punk, and it'll teach all the Ebside lunatics that nobody messes with me. Warlord's one of the disciples, one of Neon's street gangs that claims it owns Ebside. A few years back, the gang tried to break in here and rob my place, but Sticks put one of them down and sent another to Reliant on a stretcher. He and his buddies have been harassing me ever since, mostly by scaring away my customers and stealing my deliveries. Warlord still swears he'll get even with me, and he came pretty damn close when he somehow managed to disable Sticks and spray. It feels like it's only a matter of time before he gets past Sticks and... I knew a guy a few years ago who ran up a hell of a tab. One day the payment stopped, so I tracked him down. Found out. Since I had a legit claim, the city awarded me his property, which amounted to the contents of a storage container. Took me a few months to scrounge up the parts, but I'd say it. I know you'll be surprised, but thanks to my sparkling personality, I don't That means I spend a lot of time talking to Sticks. And Model A robots, they're not. The net result is I end up talking to a machine, and if you've got the credits. Styx, how's this month looking?
I'm sorry. I did not understand your query. Please rephrase.
I'm asking for the sales report.
Predators can mimic other animals to track their prey.
Hello there. Welcome to Ryujin Tower, the beating heart of Ryujin Industries. I'm Jupiter, the tower's secretary. Ah, yes. We have an information kiosk right here. You'll find it just to my right. And don't forget to check out the Ryujin Industries store in the back of the lobby before you... No visit to Ryujin Tower is complete without a look at our patented NeuroAmp technology. Welcome. Please make yourself at home in the lobby. Oh, NeuroAmps are our specialty. They're small, Aito Suzuki runs the Ryujin store here in the lobby. He can tell you everything you'd like to know. Almost 3 years. I can't believe it's been that long. My first day feels like yet. I do. It suits me. I like talking to people and... I'm a legacy, so to speak. Both my parents work here. My dad's the administrative assistant. My dad helped me get this job after I finished an administrative... All right. Please let me know if... Our NeuroAmp development department and what started out as a small ship tech company has grown to encompass spacecraft design, robotics, and most of the building is just cubicles for our employees. Have a nice day.
Ryujin Industries is looking for the young, bright minds of... Future. Apply today at the nearest kiosk.
Welcome back. Can I interest you in anything?
Is looking for the young,
Welcome to the Ryujin Industries product store. Looking for a neuroamp? Neuroamps are Ryujin Industries' signature product. Some of our best sellers can help with anything from focus and short-term memory to communication. It really is. Trust me. Why don't you check out the shop? Neuroamps mostly, same as all. Bye-bye.
I have some excellent weapons on sale today. Hey, thanks for stopping by. Likewise. Let me know what brings you to Ryujin Tower. Oh, good luck. Hopefully they'll hire you. Well, I'd better be. Those days are behind me. Don't be so surprised. Ryujin Tower. Besides, here at Arbron, our goal is to provide safety. That's why we're the only brand to carry our very own non-lethal. Of course, the Nova series uses an electrically charged amp. It's not so useful when it comes to critters, but if you need to buy some time or get someone off your back. Sure, have a look. See you later.
Want to challenge your instincts at home? Ryujin is hiring the best and brightest of today. Want to challenge your instincts and hone those corporate skills? Ryujin is hiring the best and brightest of today for our future tomorrow. Submit your application now at the nearest kiosk.
Be a brand loyalist, but I feel like I just
Want to challenge your instincts and hone those corporate skills? Ryujin is hiring the best and brightest of today for our future tomorrow. Submit your application.
I'm so When's the review?
I had to chase more zone heads out of here today. I don't think they even knew what planet they were on.
They're just kids
Don't
having
kid
fun.
yourself, Rosa. Aurora isn't fun. It's a poison, and it needs to be taken off the streets.
James, please.
If you're looking
it's
for
not just
supplies,
the
this
Aurora.
is the
It's
place.
Administrator Bayou. As long as he's in charge, this city will just get worse and worse.
Welcome to Newell's. Rosa Newell is my wife. Sieghart's Outfitters? Oh, come on. You don't have... Oh, I don't have a problem with this place. That man has absolutely no He skips merchant meetings and refuses to participate in any of our group buys. Worst of all, by standing up to the lowlifes who come in here expecting, I refuse to be run out of business. A lot of the merchants in Neon belong to a small merchants. It's nothing formal. It's just a bunch of us getting together to... Everyone has a choice. The only way to fight Neon security is if all the merchants unify. Anyway, sorry. If you'll forgive the outburst and have a look... I'd say the majority of the guards are rotten, and the few who aren't simply take a paycheck and look the other. They have Neon completely under their control. If it wasn't for the Freestar Rangers outpost, there wouldn't be a shred of justice in the... I arrived in Neon almost, 20 years ago? After a few years, they moved me up to Kazanbas processing. And that's where I met... she was my supervisor. But we hit it off right away. It wasn't long before we've been in love ever since. Oh. Okay. Yeah. Fair enough. Just be careful when you're dealing with Siegert. The first time I brought up the subject, we got into it. After that, I tried to speak to him a few times, but he's always been too... It's obvious he has no intentions of talking to me anymore. Best deals in town. Thanks for stopping by our shop.
Now, James, I don't want you to get upset, but Administrator Bayou came by while you were out. Welcome to Newell's. Oh my, do I? That's all. You'll have to excuse me. Poor old man has himself mixed up in a foolish crusade. I don't believe he is. I think my husband has Dietrich all wrong. He's just, please don't tell Jane. Well, thank you. I can't remember. It would be so lovely to see my James. I suppose you can speak with him about it if you like. But Dietrich is actually quite a lovely man. Though lately, when we first opened our business here in Akuchi Market, he was actually very helpful. I'm sorry, I just don't believe Dietrich is doing anything wrong paying off Neon security. Well, unfortunately, my husband is convinced that fighting City Hall... Oh, he'll be so upset for me telling you this. But it's such a fun... James and I used to work on the Kazanbas line at Xenofresh. We didn't do any of the Aurora extract. I was a supervisor on the line. And when the alarm went up, I find James inside a storage vat, up to his shoulders in stinky fish guts and blind as a bat. I had to walk him to the showers, strip his work clothes, and hose him down. When he saw me standing there, after the shift ended, we went out for a Terra Brew and talked. A year later, we were married. Stop by again soon.
Neuroamps? Oh yeah. Who's back? Got those two.
There's as many traps as there are temptations here in Neon. If you're here to report a crime, take it to local security. Mostly to keep an eye on the smuggling trade. Black market goods flow through Neon. Can't stop it, but I can at least keep an eye out in case it's... Think nothing of it. Word of advice. Enjoy. Trouble's waiting around every corner, and the law won't... Law and authority aren't always the same. In Neon, they're almost the opposite. People with authority don't much care about the law. Make the wrong enemies here, and you're better off just leaving the planet and never looking back. I hope you'll take it to heart. I've known too many who didn't. There's something else you need? Believe it or not, my mother's an executive with Ryujin, so I volunteered for this post as much to keep the other Rangers out of trouble as any other. If some hotshot rookie took this job and started flashing the badge every... Nah, I've got friends. I'm the son of a Ryujin Industries executive. Maybe there's a sort of fragile peace here. It's better for everyone if the syndicates and the corporations coexist. Later. Wouldn't expect too much help from local security. Best to just look out for yourself.
Are you here to book a room? Welcome to the Hotel Volai. Are you?
I think you'll be pleasantly surprised that our luxury... We have finally appointed spacious suites, all featuring fan. Best of all, each room is security protected with an encrypted... My hotel is complete... Well, luck might have played a part, but that's a story for another time. So, can I book you? To tell you the truth, not really. And that's one of... He won't hassle me, but there's nothing I can do about my guests being hassled. The last tenant I had was arrested for spitting. As you can imagine, business is not exactly booming. Maybe after you've rented a room for a few nights, I might let you in on my secret. For now, sorry. I just need some time. You mean the stuff Bayou leaves out of the brochures? Neon has 4 main districts. The ones where Bayou wants you to spend your credits are Bayou Plaza and Ikuchi Market. Those are the glitzy parts of town. Bayou Plaza is the section outside my doors, from the trade tower to the spaceport. Ikuchi Market runs from the Starport terminal to Ryujin Tower. Not quite as glamorous as the plaza, but still. Then there's Upside, running the perimeter of the upper platform. Probably not the best spot for tourists. Finally, you have the Underbelly, the working class's domain under our feet. Not much down there, but industry and a few random shops. Oh, you noticed that little thing? Yeah, that... First of all, you have the Astral Lounge, flowing with Aurora, attracting every tourist within light years of Volai. Then you have exorbitantly priced offices for every megacorp, besides Ryujin, with Xenofresh Fisheries square at the top. And like the cherry at the top of his ego sundae, Bayou's got his private penthouse. I don't even want to think about what goes on up there. No, I don't think so. Ebside's filled with a few decent clubs, like Madame Sauvage's Place and Euphorica. You should check them out. Just watch your back. It's gang territory, which means Neon security tends to ignore what goes on in there. Most of the underbelly is taken up by Xenofresh and Generdyne's facilities, but there are a few hidden gems you might want to check out. Actually, I'd recommend checking out Off-World Eats. Cosmos and Lee run that place. They're a couple of great guys. Sounds good. Let me know. Yep. Just one night or an extended stay? I love to hear it. Let me know if you need.
Ready? The Hotel Bullseye. Sleep with us.
Oh, good, you're up. Let's just pick a star and go. What do you think?
Welcome, Off-Worlder, to the Hotel Bullseye. Your home away from home here on
Ever look in the mirror and wish you could see another version of you? Now is the time to enhance your life. Here
What is the Borealis? You know, the DJ? Well, she's moping around because she lost it.
Move along.
You don't want to pick a fight with me.
Benjamin Bayou's Tower. It's big, all right. Not sure what else it is, but it's big.
Owen told me not to worry about it.
Well, there you go. Business as usual.
The Astral Lounge spared no expense with their marketing, huh?
Ever run to spacers? Scumbags and scavengers. This roar stuff. It's blowing my mind.
What's up?
This place is insane!
Howdy. Excuse me. Hello?
Yes. Now, you're new here, aren't you? Name's Boone Morgan. You knew best. But if you're here for something... Not at the Astral Lounge, my... In fact, this is the only place authorized to sell. And once you buy it, you can use it anywhere in the Neon that you'd like. Oh, no. Drugs are for street gangs and junkies. I like to call it an exquisitely crafted transcendent Here, take a look at the menu. Excellent choice. The Sky Suite offers luxury and sophistication. And since you'll be living in the same tower as the Astral Lounge... Of course, the Sky Suite features... Whether you prefer the morning sky... How unfortunate. But I will... Oh, Ben and I are good friends. Oh, he's a good man. Cares a lot about the citizens of Neon. Making sure... Pretty amazing, isn't it? That's Borealis, only 19 years old, and yet she produces some of the most heart-pounding I don't know where she gets her inspiration, but I'm betting on... That depends on if you're hungry. Ah, a bit of a foodie, are we? I can't say I blame you. First, let me tempt you with our melon caviar. Delicate, salty spheres of melon, hydroponically grown in our private aqua. And to finish, our lounge special strip. A grilled soy-based steak served with a steaming side of chipped potatoes. Anything there sound appetizing? All right, well, I've got a couple of special. First, there's our best seller, Sangria Astral, which is a curiously refreshing, fruit-infused red wine served in a... But if your palate is a bit more refined, we have our Bayou Private Reserve, a painstakingly distilled cognac stored in the purest Arcturan crystal. That enough? Or are you... Of course. Sure. Could I... Hope to see you again.
Yes. What?
Say, kid, how'd you like to hitch your wagon to a celebrity star? Hmm? That's right. The Mickey Caviar is in the market for a job. Oh, you break? Ah, people, no. Bummer. Look at you. There's just one. Don't think I'm desperate or anything, but you seem like a good kid. And I'm getting sick of the food here. Too bad.
Hey, you wanna dance?
Yeah?
Hey there.
Hell yeah! This is awesome!
You're out there a lot, right? In space? Just do us all a favor and never turn into one of those spacers. Scum of the galaxy. Okay, now I've seen it. Cause any trouble, and I'll drag you straight to lockup.
Star Yard of the future. This is where quality ships are made. And I don't just say that because it Stroud's business. It's just true.
It's all right. I just need to have a short chat with my counterpart. Is she in today?
Yes. Allow me to bust you in, sir. You know, Mr. Stroud? You are so lucky. I'm in the middle of some quarterly earnings analysis. This is the Stroud Eklund business offices. We don't do
Walter.
sales. That's what you're looking
Issa.
Shall we continue from last time? The luxury cruise line market is completely outside of our core competencies. Investing into it is a mistake.
No, I'm here about... Wait a minute, a mistake. Our ship designers are the best in the settled systems.
They design personal craft and military ships, Walter. Large-scale accommodations and hospitality is a completely different beast. Oh, I'm so sorry. Here I am arguing. Issa Eklund, the hyphen... Co-CEO, heir to the Eklund fortune, and somewhere down there I'm his wife, yes.
Didn't know our marriage was such a low priority.
Oh, it jumps up the list at the right moments. Ah, yes, the daring explorers. My partner is...
There's no need to go in.
Oh, my heart skips a beat when he does it. Really, it does. Such passion. If he talked with... Who was it again, Walter? The founder of Constellation?
Sebastian Banks, his final address before he disappeared. I merely found a group of like-minded individuals. Just like all of us.
I hope you're planning to get adorable figurines made of us all. Please say yes.
Can we move on?
I know. It's... Now, why are you here, my dear? The board meeting isn't for a while on our vacation.
It's the discretionary fund, Issa. I need all of it.
Oh, this wouldn't have anything to do with that meeting you've set up at the Astro Lounge.
I never said that. Did you have an agent hack into my files again?
Only after you had one hack into mine. Tell me, can mutual distrust lead to a remarkably insecure location?
That was the point. Neutral tip?
With no leverage. Oh.
I have this all taken care of.
Some investigation into the cellar. What's motivating? Then, some preliminary...
Bribe a few bouncers, alter the...
Yes, exactly. I hate being selfish, but...
James Newell is the broker who knows our cellar. He'll be able to help you find out more about them. And it shouldn't be hard to find the Astral Lounge. Meet me back here. I'm going to be present for the negotiation. I'm not leaving you to the...
Things have gotten pretty bad in Epside lately.
That's nothing new. The place is dumb.
Maybe we should set up more posts in the area.
Why bother?
Tevin and Astas has run into some trouble. Word to the wise. You don't want a piece of that.
That keeps the line, pushing ships hour after hour on that run.
Don't even bother with that other place. Newell's Goods. We have everything.
Hey there. If you have a moment, say hello to my wife, Rosa. Maybe I did. Information isn't usually free. All right. Just ease up. Okay. I don't know much. But I did have one of my freelancers tail the cellar back to his place. Sleep Crate 1. Let me write down the unit for you.
I don't care that we're coworkers.
Ryujin Industries is looking for the young, bright minds, and you'll enter a world of...
You fought hard to get to where you are. Here in Neon, you live in the rarefied air above the stars and...
Seriously?
Everything good? Nothing to report? Nope, nothing.
Get you something to drink? The Astral Lounge is one of the safest places in all of Neon. Private meetings are usually held in the floor above. Just use the elevators. Then I would say you'd be interested in the Astral Lounge VIP package. For a reasonable fee, our security can be your security. We do strive for setting the most Not currently, I'm afraid. I'm sorry. I'm afraid Neon Security. I'm afraid we can't. Enjoy the lounge. So, what'll it be today? The Astro Lounge? I'm afraid that would be a cereal. Then I would say you'd be... I'm afraid you don't. Come back soon.
The music is amazing!
If you want to see how short my temper is, keep talking. Just one quiet. And so much space right now.
I heard they're making the Starware updates.
Can you believe Xenofresh charges?
Done? Impressive.
We should go see a bat-ball game sometime. I really feel like this is our year.
Definitely.
Then it's settled. I'll get the tickets, just make sure you can get them.
Not sure how much longer I can survive doing this lousy job.
I'd be making a fortune if they let us fish for Chasm Bass.
You really going to walk on by? Then miss
for you.
Back off.
Sold my sister's cheap
school. Most people that come up to me just want an autograph or a picture. And after I've been modding all night, it gets really annoying. Programming the beats? Turning the dials? Hey, I love my fans. My music slate's gone. Completely vanished. Oh man. I thought I sensed a decent... Exactly. Oh, and if you're looking for a lead, talk to Micah. She works the bar at Euphorica, and she's a walking grapevine. Anyway, I got to figure out how I'm going to mod my next set. Well, most of the people who come through here, that leaves collectors, competitors, or just a thief. People try to put a price. If that price is big enough, you start attracting. Only a matter of time before you get cut. Oh yeah, absolutely. It allows me to step away from myself for a while and harmonize with the universe. There's music out there, you know. The trick is not getting hooked on that feeling. I got close to that. I started playing music when I was 10. My father had it. By the time I was 15, I got my first track. 4 years later, and here I am, booked into the hottest club in this...
Clover over at Kelcorp? She's too good for Neon. Sounds like she's trying to help someone or something. Honestly, I kind of tuned her out.
You know what you're doing with these systems.
Another day, another shift.
Normally, once we're alone, your shoulders relax. They're taut.
We're on to something remarkable. Maybe what I've always dreamed of.
I can tell. I can see your mind racing.
I haven't even stopped to ask you how you're doing.
I'm fine. The board complains. I assure them. There's the occasional assassination attempt.
So, you don't need anything from me then?
I don't.
Am I just some useless Starfield? You would have better off marrying a hoe to untie you. Someone who could be with you at every meeting.
Oh, don't go on about that again. Needing you isn't the same as wanting you. And I'd much rather want my partner than need them. Less complicated.
I know Constellation seems to take up so much of my time. But I never stop thinking of you. Wondering what maneuvering you're doing to take over the company and drive me out.
It's how I show my love.
Is everything ready? Excellent. Good work. Let's head to the Astral Lounge. Goodbye, my dear. See you at the next board meeting?
Oh, I'll be keeping an eye on this little operation. Just in case. Good luck, all of you.
To the Astral Lounge. You're doing Constellation proud. Now, I don't know what the cellar looks like, but they'll have a security briefcase with them. We should split up. The code phrase to identify yourself as the buyer is Ramsey and Travers. It's not like people who trade in stolen goods are eager to share personally Are they?
I was really hoping for a message written in invisible ink.
Remember, Ramsey and Travers.
Okay. Hello. This Aurora stuff is blowing my mind!
What is it? Can't you see I'm busy drinking? It's worth exactly 0 credits. Same as my... Oh, really? I heard you all have a meeting in a few minutes, don't you? In one... Speaking of which, I gotta get...
I just saw our seller walk by. Now, before we head in there, let me go over the ground rules. He'll ask for twice what we agreed on. That's normal. He'll probably try to walk out. That's normal, too. Our goal is to get him to accept that ship in exchange for the artifact. Anything goes as long as it's in our hands, and we're not dead. How does that sound? That's why you're here. Hopefully our combined countenance will be enough, but just do me a favor and treat it as a last...
Get lost. I have a job to do.
So you're Stroud. You look different in person.
Our public relations always insists on doing some touch-ups for the official photos. Embarrassing, really.
Your security here going to stand or sit for this little meeting, making me nervous. So polite. Almost makes me forget what planet I'm on.
Am I to assume that briefcase has our item of interest?
Yeah, here it is.
Well, look at that.
One of a kind, and I know you want it.
I have the amount we agreed on.
Things have changed. I want double.
Now, how am I supposed to do that?
I don't know, but your security here seems to have some fancy gear. Why don't they chip in? Oh, really? And how do you know that? Who talked?
Does it matter? We know you're in a fix, and we're still willing to buy. For the agreed-upon amount.
I got people after me, okay? I can't just settle on what we agreed on. I need more so I can disappear.
That's not our problem. We came here expecting one amount. Now you want another.
You telling me Walter Stroud ain't got the cash? I'll walk out of this booth right now. What the? Security!
As you can see, we're in control. Take advantage of our generosity. Take the money.
All right. Okay, it's all yours. Hope I never see any of you people ever again.
We have it. This couldn't have gone better. Well done. Some high-pressure tactics, but we got what we were after. Time to go home.
If you'll excuse me, I need to get out of town.
Stop right there. You're in possession of Slayton Aerospace property.
Ah. Slayton must have been the original owner. We don't need to do this. All's fair on Neon. Am I right?
Hand over Mr. Slayton's property. Now. It's my employer's property. That's all I need to know. You gonna make me shoot you? Really? Huh. That might change things. You're talking to me. I'm listening. Huh. All right. But Nicholas Slayton isn't a man you want after you. Good luck.
Sending our men into the Astral Lounge. Slayton must be serious about getting the artifact back. We'd better get off the planet quickly.
Slayton wants you dead. I would hop on the first ship out of here you can find.
Yes. What's so important? Yes. What is it? Not that it's any of your business, but yes. Actually, there are a lot of perks that come with one snap of my... I wouldn't normally... I don't own Neon. Neon is... Now, if you'd care... Well, that was riveting.
Security's got its eyes on Saburo Okadigbo. That guy's trouble for the status quo, if you know what I mean.
What's up? Ace. Something's gone wrong, hasn't it?
Slayton has put a bounty on your heads. He squeezed a few palms. Your ship's been impounded at the spaceport.
There goes our way out. The CEO of Slayton Aerospace. They're a systems manufacturer. The same way everything works on Neon. Money. It's... Agreed. Never talk.
Slayton Aerospace has offices here in the trade tower. If Nicholas is moving this quickly, he must be there.
Let's head to their lobby, shall we?
went to chef school. This ain't exactly where I saw myself.
Welcome to Slayton Aerospace. I'm afraid Mr. Slayton is a very... Ah, there does seem to be a hole in his schedule. Maybe I could squeeze. Oh, I think we can make an exception.
Hoping to get a meeting? I've been waiting all day.
Wait. This clearly isn't the executive level. He's on to us.
Walter, taking what's mine and then breaking into my office. A bold move, but one easily countered.
Oh, we're trapped.
Hello, Walter, dear, are you there?
Issa?
Took longer than I'd like, but I managed to pay off one of Slayton's security consultants. They've patched me in.
All right, we've got her out. Once the door's open, just follow her instructions, okay? I'm aware of the irony of me continuing to say it.
Doors will open in 3, 2, 1. Slayton's guards and employees are all over. Be careful. Okay. You'll want to use the vent system to slip around unnoticed. There's a cupboard just to the right of the elevator you came in on.
Security is on full alert. No point slipping through unnoticed now. You have to find your way to the exit.
Let's go! Ah, this never gets over. Pay for that! Open it mouth! Sure. Get up if you want. Oh, good! My turn!
trying to shut down that robot remotely. Got it. Whew. They're scrambling the protocols. I doubt that'll work again.
We progress to hostilities already. Should get rid of a few things.
I knew it.
There you are. Oh, I never liked him anyway. Sorry.
I guess that was all.
Not fair.
We can make room for that. Sure.
should take you outside.
Outside? You expect us to climb up the trade tower?
There's a series of catwalks that lead directly up one floor to the executive level.
Well, I guess after you.
My arm.
Just...
I'm out of here.
You're coming in just behind the executive elevators. I'll call the one on the far end, and you can walk right over the top.
You know, it's moments like this that really makes Neon the best place to do business. You steal what's mine. I trap you in the city. You infiltrate my office. I lock it down. Where else can you match wits for the highest stakes but here? Aren't you? In the back of your mind, through the tunnel. You have what's mine. I indirect. Although I do. I do admit having the co-CEO.
How are your quarterlies looking, Nicholas? Perhaps we can add Slayton Aerospace to our supply chain.
Yes. I think that could be a Mr. Musgrove, my former employee, and the thief responsible for us. I think it would cement our new partner. If you wish, you will have the opportunity to tell. Let the thief go with a sternly worded warning or get the authorities involved. Up to you. My security brought Musgrove to my office. I'm sure seeing you again.
Opportunity to spare a man's life. I know he probably wouldn't do the same for us, but that shouldn't matter.
I've been thinking a lot about my early days. Got me pretty nostalgic, and I found some of Irvin's last messages to me. No, I apparently read at least a few of these. It was surreal. So most of the messages were everyday things. But in one of his messages, he mentioned this. He said something terrible was happening there. True, but this was different. Well, Vasco helped me decipher. Turns out the message was from Irvin, and he was begging me to help. The message was short, but his voice was pain. Yes. Hearing his voice. So in this message, Irvin said he said they'll do it again. Yeah. His former employers had some job he took. Not exactly sure, but he mentioned a court case. No, I just thought it was garbled. It is, but I was thinking about it, and well, so I figured, hey, I can do something. There's gotta be a pay. Now, I'd need to pay in advance in case there are any. That makes sense. You know, hearing Irvin's voice. I appreciate that. Hopefully poking around in old records doesn't catch the attention. Well, anyway.
We should just let him go. No sense in more violence. Until next time.
What if we leave a few things here and make a second trip?
Oh no. You. Slayton really. "10 years working in aerospace engineering, and they tell you if you have talent and commitment, you can go far. But the truth is Slayton took it all. Probably in one of his secure accounts somewhere."
I'll settle up with him later. Arbitration, lawyer.
Please. I was just trying to sell a product, okay? Isn't...
Be lenient. We were taking advantage of his initiative.
You're welcome. But if I were you, I wouldn't expect lenience.
A rare moment of compassion for this city.
Time to go. Let's talk more back at the ship.
Get going. Mr. Slayton is done with you.
Have a nice day.
Yes?
This all feels like a dream. So if anyone tries to pinch me, I will smack them in the face.
A deal with a man who wanted us dead. I guess we can call that a win. What do you think? Thank you. I guess. I can't really describe it.
Sounds like we discovered the mountain that she moved.
All in all, yes.
I have lifting off now. Orbital pattern locked in.
Do you think the documentary about your life will be made into a movie? And who do you think will play?
But I will offer you one chance to hand over the artifact and turn away from this path.
Oh, that's not any type of ship I recognize.
The fact that you do not know says much. We are the Starborn, and you are unworthy to possess the artifacts.
Unworthy? Get right out of here with that nonsense.
Tell us, please. What are the artifacts? What are they for? Did you make them? What gives you more right to them than humanity?
Answering your questions is exactly what we cannot allow. Abandon your thirst for knowledge, or drown in it. We are growing impatient. Cease your attempts to stall for time.
But you speak our language.
We know everything about you. That is why your kind cannot have the artifact. The more you understand, the more damage you will do.
How could just knowing what you are be dangerous?
Our distance from you is the whole point. We interfere now because we must.
I'm not liking what I'm seeing on the scans. Energy output from that ship is far above the normal range. If we spin up the grav drive now, we have a chance. We'll get through this. Hold on.
We should have a talk. When you have the time, of course.
You are entering United Colony space. Please maintain course and prepare to be scanned.
Need to regroup. Scan complete.
complete.
Tell Noel to
You're cleared
analyze
to
the
land
data
at New
off the ship's
Atlantis.
sensors.
Please enjoy your visit to Jemison.
Weigh in on this.
Right. Back to the lodge first, then review the data second. And then we'll consider the ultimate mysteries of the universe.
When you have a moment, I'd like to speak to you.
It always feels like I'm on some sort of vacation when I'm here. We could get food at a restaurant like fancy people if you want.
But those ecliptic mercenaries, the factions use them sometimes. Freestar Collective and UC both. It's why they give them a wide berth. Ask me, those murdering assholes should be blasted into space dust.
Home sweet home. Or bittersweet home, I suppose.
How is Neon? Are you... No? Okay. I'll start... Let me just bring it up on here at the table. Is that a prototype? No, that material isn't anything we... What the... Everyone, come take a look at this.
That's no faction vessel or Crimson Fleet. Secret military tech, maybe?
No United Colonies Admiral approved that starship design.
They call themselves the Star. Demanded we hand over the artifact. Like we were children, playing with their parents' things.
What do people know? Any offshoot groups go by that name?
None in any corner of the settled systems I've seen. Maybe a distant human colony finally popping its head up. Another house for Roan.
I very much doubt that.
We ignoring the obvious here? A heretofore unknown group who just happens to know about the artifacts. I'm just gonna say it. Intelligent alien life, or extra-dimensional beings. The original creators from the furthest fringes of space.
Or beyond even that.
Is the metaphor of avenging angels coming down to keep humanity from forbidden knowledge not apt here?
So, we have a lot of theories, but nothing concrete. Except that they're after the artifacts, and they're willing to take them by force.
Or what Walter said. They were acting like a parent, worried their children are playing with something they don't understand.
So, they're strong-arming us for our own good? That doesn't sound very divinely benevolent to me.
Some glints of shine in the dark. Ready to hand them out as soon as you
There's
please.
something I'd like to discuss.
Hello.
I feel like I've been waiting my whole life for this. Constellation, artifacts. That doesn't sound crazy, does it?
Still need to lift another set today. Been dragging. Shoulder stiff. You had a hell of a shake, getting bullied in it. Ready to head back out there? The Eye can help you find the artifact. No telling the exact number. Got some equipment. Repair. Double check the safety and locks wherever you go, okay?
Finally, I've been waiting.
You two go on. I have academic journals to review.
An interesting mix of activities.
Yes?
The stock versions are never quite what you want, are they? Something for personal use or for sale?
Oh! Need a moment to walk that off?
Never would I have imagined to encounter something like these Starborn. Yes, by any meaning of the word. Regardless of how impossible they may have seemed before now, I must say that I do not like being threatened by anyone. If so, what would that be? Clearly, these Starborn are connected to the artifacts, which would mean that they are also connected to that temple you found. Did they make these things? Have they appropriated them? This all implies there is something more, something we do not yet understand. I am never worried. Cautious, perhaps. It has always been necessary to prepare for the unexpected. This is just a bit more unexpected than usual. It seems to be how things go here in Constellation. You are right. And it would seem that if we do, we may well cross paths with these Starborn again. We will need to be on our guard from now on. They seem to know much about us. Perhaps we can learn more about them to make it even. We should return to our search then. There's still so much to do. I do appreciate that not every meter of land was plowed under to build this city. This tree is far too grand for such a fate.
Promised impossibilities and performed nothing. The modern masters promised. Yes? They know that metals cannot... Hello? They penetrate into the recesses of nature and show how she works in her hiding places. They ascend into the heavens. They have discovered that blood...
The Embassy District is a controversial place. 3 bickering houses all on the same street. I used to work in interstellar affairs before I was dismissed. But I am not retired, not by a long shot. After all, I can do more. I do a lot of reading and take walks. We don't have trees like this on the other systems. After all, neither you, for while there is beauty above, everything that... It's grand, isn't it? Testament, let's be honest. The treaty is nothing more than... If it's a testament to anything, it's mankind. Sadly, yes. The director has merely called for an intermission and the audience has departed. But behind the curtain, stagehands and masked are busy preparing for the next act. Excellent. I do have... In my spare time, I like to collect plants. The rarer, the better. One of my prized collections is an olive seed. I'd like you to plant this seed in the atrium, so that it may grow and be a... Thank you. I'll have a
News never sleeps. The world of journalism can be brutal. Everyone at SSNN just views me as the intern, which I am, but I think if I can somehow get my work into people's hands, and then... Really? You mean it? Wow, you're amazing! Here, I wrote up some stuff on... If you can get these into the reader's hands, I'm sure word will spread to...
Find the interior of this ship comforting.
Are entering United Colony space. Maintain course and prepare to be scanned. And we're done. Enjoy
What's
Sidonia.
next on the agenda? Saving the world. Saving the galaxy. Saving the human. I hear Constellation has been collecting a ton of new things, ancient things,